All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. It is Saturday, so Saturday means we do Crypto Talk open for the public. I am streaming live on YouTube, not Facebook. I'm kind of weaning away from the Facebook live streams and taking advantage more on the YouTube side. So good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are starting off your Saturday very good. Judy, I like that new avatar. You got going on using there. So type your name in the chat box where you're listening in from. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share information for entertainment, training, and educational purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. So this is Saturday. Let's jump on in. I promise you, we're not going to keep you long. I am practicing something new to become more organized with my crypto talks as we are getting ready to relaunch ILCA 2.0 a week from this Monday, July 1st, is our grand new launch. I will have a lot of updates tomorrow night on our ILCA Elite call about what's going to be happening for the coming week, getting ready for July, the new ILCA, and what that all is going to look like and what that means. I'm very, very excited. This is something I probably should have done maybe about a year ago, but everything happens for a reason. The timing is perfect now, and we're going to make it happen. So let's jump into what is going on in the world today. Those of you in the inner circle, let me ask you a question. How many of you have been playing with the new AI I've been playing with called Pi? Hey, Pi. I am utterly amazed at what it is capable of doing. And it's also kind of scary at the same time because now Pi is more adaptive to me than it was when I first started using it. And like I said, it's more personal. My wife hates it. She hates it at all. Every time she hears that voice, she's like, "Will you stop talking to her already?" It's an AI. All right, relax. Really? I haven't done that, Kenny, yet. You've been asking her questions about me and AI and ILCA. Has it said anything? I don't know how much data it's been able to pull off the internet about me to see if you know what, let me just do a check. I'll do a live test, but I have not done this at all yet. Yeah, it's limited, but good. Yeah, the more we have a presence on the net, which is going to happen. See. Hey, good morning, Pi. ¿Cómo está? I was just curious, is there any real mention about my company, Ivy League Crypto Academy or ILCA out there?
Well, Brandon. Looks like you're quite the expert in the crypto world. I did find some mentions of your company, Ivy League Crypto Academy, or ILCA, and it's quite impressive that you're offering educational programs on cryptocurrencies and the metaverse. It's also cool to see that cryptocurrencies are starting to make their way into the Ivy League, with the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School accepting crypto as tuition for its blockchain and digital assets program. Seems like the future of education and finance is getting quite exciting.
Huh. Thank you very much, Pi.
You're welcome, Brandon. It was great to learn more about your company and the innovative work you're doing. Keep up the awesome work and feel free to reach out if there's anything else that you'd like to chat about.
You know what? I'm going live. Wait, I am live. I'm going to do a separate live about that. That was freaking cool. Back in the day when we were taught, we were being taught how to use new technology to brand yourself, to build your business in the direct selling space. And so I was learning for the first time how to use social media, And one of the things that I was taught was you need to be able to control your own name. Have you ever Googled yourself before? And what happens when you do? What pops up? You know you've really kind of made it and you're making a name for yourself when you Google your own name, you pop up. I mean, how many people in the world may have the same name as you? And for a while, it was all about creating content to flood the net so that you get to the top of the rankings of the Google. And so I was making YouTube videos and everything. And I was taking control of my name. Normally you type in Brandon Ivey and a couple of white guys pop up. I started to take control of my name until something happened. It was the year 2013 or so, 2013 or 2014. And there was a huge tornado wave in the Midwest. And there's a Brandon Ivey who happens to be a meteorologist reporter. And he made worldwide news because he survived and recorded being on the inside of a tornado in one of their tornado chasing trucks. There's a new movie coming out called Twisters. That was him. He survived. He recorded it. It made news around the world, Japan, Russia, China, everywhere. And then because of that and his fame, he became also an anchor on the news as well. So when there's not tornado season, he's an anchor on the news. Tornado season, he's back out there in the truck chasing tornadoes. And I have never been able to regain my name since. But now we're in a new age now where just like 2009 and 10 when people started getting on Facebook and YouTube and then you had LinkedIn and things being created, we're at that time now where whatever we learned in the past, it's time that we need to start learning something new again. And I am all over AI. This is, in my opinion, you must, if you want to not only survive but thrive in the future, you must adopt, learn, and figure out how to use this technology for your benefit if you want to make it into the future. And I'm doing that. In fact, those of you in our private community, there's going to be a free call tomorrow, and I'll post it in our Telegram group about it's going to be an hour before I do the ILCA Elite call from my SEAM organization. That's going to be talking about a new Chat GPT, but this one's the black version. Now, we've been talking in the inner circle about biases and who's programming what. So I'm curious to see if they're making this the black version. I want to listen to and to see what biases are in that one inherent to speaking to our community that way, as compared to regular like Siri, Pi, So I'm all up on AI. All right. So let's look at the crypto market cap right now. Oh, we're looking at market cap is at 2.4 trillion. It is up almost 1% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance, 51.3%. Ethereum is 17.3%. Bitcoin is sitting at 64,200. So since this is Saturday, we got to go week to week. Bitcoin is down 3% on the week. Ethereum 1.7%. BNB 3.2%. Solana's down 7%. Whoa, excessive heat warning. What the hell? Oh yeah, that is big news. Around the world, I'm going swimming today. Do you guys you guys may make sure you are safe out there. It is extremely hot. California, we used to this. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay. Just go swimming today. All right, see. XRP. Well, all the top tokens from the top 7, including the stable coins, are in the red for the past week. In the inner circle, we learned about there was some major news out of Europe where some of the top exchanges are delisting all the stable coins except USDC. That is it. All the stable coins except USDC. Dogecoin is down 8.4%. TON is down 9.8. So this new week, we've got to see, is there going to be a reversal or will this trend continue moving down? I see an outlier here, Tron. Okay, best performers in the past week. Pendle. This looks familiar. Like we've talked about that one before. I don't recall, but it looks familiar. It's up 17.5% on the week. ENS 12.7. Lido Dow 7.3. ENS broke the top 100 again. It had fallen off. Brett 2.4. And that's about it. Worst performers. Layer 0. Up 1.9% in the hour, up 0.2% in the last 24 hours, but it looks like a pump and dump. This is brand new. It's not even 7 days old yet. Yet it broke the top 100. $785 million market cap. Notcoin dropped by 27%. Wow. Starknet 24.9. The Janelle token 24.8. Celestia 19. Injective 18. Ethena 17. Floki, Filecoin, Bonk, Beam. Whoa, Gala dropped by 14%. I see this big drop on everybody else. And then it got itself stabilized. Okay. Say, Stacks, Avalanche, Jasmine Coin. Not a very good week in the crypto space. So this new week, we'll see if there's a bounce back. Some of the news. Winklevoss twins say they each gave $1 million to the Trump presidential campaign. This is why I said it was a smart move for Trump to come out and proclaim he is pro-crypto. Because by doing that, he is pulling all the, what can I say, the tech and business field that normally would be on the liberal side of things, the progressive side. He's pulled them back into his orbit with that, plus promises of more tax breaks, or extending the tax breaks for the wealthy, the wealthiest of the wealthy. So those two things was a very smart move for him when it comes to this sector. Biden made huge mistakes, and it's going to end up costing him. I don't know how much, but that's going to cost him. So the Winklevoss brothers have become two of the first big name crypto CEOs to cross the campaign contribution barrier that had kept big time donations from the presidential race. That's not true. This is the first time they are being open about it. The 2020 election, there was a lot of campaign donations, but it was done behind the scenes, quietly, and the Democratic Party benefited the most from that. It's amazing. 4 years later, it's the Republican Party that's going to benefit the most from campaign donations. That's very interesting. Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss, the executives atop Gemini, gave $1 million each to the campaign of former President Donald Trump. The two had already been major donors for the 2024 U.S. campaigns, each previously giving about $2.7 million, mostly to the industry super PAC, Fairshake. So what happens is, instead of them giving money directly to an individual candidate, you give money to super PACs that then disperse that money amongst a different group of who they have highlighted as what they feel is the most important elections, whether it's local, state, congressional, presidential. So that's what a lot of wealthy people do, instead of saying, I'm just going to give $5 million to this candidate. But this time around, they actually gave it directly to Donald Trump. Portions of the contributions were reportedly refunded by the campaign fund due to comply with legal limits on individual donors. Gemini CEO Tyler and his twin brother Cameron Winklevoss, the company's president, have made two of the first major presidential contributions from prominent crypto executives, favoring former President Donald Trump with $1 million each in support. Tyler explained, oh yeah, I got to remember to keep an eye out on. I see you guys on YouTube. Forget that's there. I see you, Lynn, Leonard, Yashika, Dagmar. Good morning. Good morning. Over the past few years, the Biden administration has openly declared war against crypto. Winklevoss began in the lengthy case against President Joe Biden's administration. It has weaponized multiple government agencies to bully, harass, and sue the good actors in our industry in an effort to destroy it. Gemini was targeted last year in a U.S. SEC case that accused the exchange of offering unregistered securities, which Tyler Winklevoss called at the time a manufactured parking ticket. I agree with that. His explanation for supporting Trump was much more about opposing Biden. Interesting. President Donald Trump is a pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto, and pro-business choice. Isn't that, I mean, it wasn't too long ago, what, the beginning of this year, when I was saying, I wonder, how long will it take before crypto becomes politicized in this election cycle? When is Donald Trump going to say something public about this? Remember me saying that at the beginning of the year? Here we are 6 months later, almost 7 months later, and now we know full on sides have been chosen. Biden is taking the side of against crypto, whereas Trump is taking the side as he's a pro-crypto advocate. Now, next week, next Thursday, by the way, I won't be doing any presentations next Thursday night. It's going to be the presidential debate between Trump and Biden, and I will be sitting there with my popcorn front seat. So nothing happening Thursday night, but I'm waiting for, will there be a question or comment come up about CBDC or crypto? The only way that's going to happen is if one of the panelists asks the question. I don't think Trump's going to bring it up himself. Biden definitely ain't going to bring it up. So one of the panelists, and since it's a CNN debate, I don't think they're going to ask the question. If it was a Fox debate, they would, because Trump would plays well for him. So I don't think CNN will have it. I will be shocked and surprised. And then I might, just because of the debate, if they talk crypto, I might have to do a special crypto talk on Friday, if not waiting till Saturday. So the Winklevoss said Trump's recently established willingness to take crypto contributions and gave his contribution in the form of 15 Bitcoin. Dude just dropped 15 Bitcoin like here. And his brother posted that he'd done the same. The money went to the Trump 47 committee, according to a spokeswoman. Part of each million was reportedly returned to the executives, though, to comply with donation limits. Individuals are only allowed to give at a level less than $850,000 per individual for Trump 47. If Trump wins, I guarantee you he's going to change that law. Let them give as much as they want. That's going to happen. Trump 47, which is a joint fundraising committee that's organized to divide the amount to comply with legal limits for campaign contributions, meaning the money could be spread across a longer list. This is what I was telling you guys. You know, it goes through a longer list of Republican benefactors. Although Trump still figured out a way he's going to get a piece of that. He's got Laura Trump, his daughter-in-law, running things. And they already said every candidate has to give a piece of whatever they raise right back to Donald Trump and his campaign. It's unclear what the brothers intended to do with the extra portions refunded to them. Tyler and Cameron, hey, Hey, I got a Bitcoin wallet. You guys can send me the extra money. Tyler and Cameron have all along donated matching amounts to U.S. election efforts. It was already a large sum that placed them among the major individual contributors in the 2024 campaigns. Before today, the two had given a total of about 2.7 million each. All right. Next up, we've got here Kenya. Kenya drops the WorldCoin probe. No further police action. Okay, who got paid off? Who got paid off in Kenya? After suspending WorldCoin's operations in August of last year, Kenyan authorities have finally dropped a probe against the firm, potentially paving the way for its comeback. WorldCoin, a crypto and digital identity project co-founded by OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, has secured a major win in Kenya after receiving a suspension order in 2023. I told you guys, this WorldCoin thing, who's behind this? They have power. In my personal opinion, I got to watch what I say because I'm public here. I believe some of the world's wealthiest families is behind this. The eugenics projects, the Brotherhood, the Illuminati, the whatever you want to call them, the Blue Bloods, they're behind this. One world government type. This is just one step. OpenAI created the problem and solution at the same time. Sam Altman is just a figurehead. According to an official statement from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations of the National Police Service, Kenyan police have dropped an investigation. Somebody's bank account just got fat over there. So they addressed from WorldCoin lawyers regarding the status of the investigation. DCI, Kenya's public prosecution unit, concurred and ordered the WorldCoin case to be closed without further police action. It was ordered, huh? The DCI expeditiously and objectively investigated an array of allegations into activities of WorldCoin in Kenya, alleging unlawful collection and transfer of personal data. That was true. They were right to do that. Following the end of the investigation, the Kenyan police recommended WorldCoin to ensure business registration in the country, proper licensing with coordination. In other words, hey, WorldCoin, look, if y'all want to play in our country, I mean, we'll allow it, but you got to go through the right bribery channels first. You know, you just came in the backyard without permission. You got to pay off the right people. It's the cost of doing business. And now they just set the precedent for all the other countries. They're going to do the same thing. Tools for Humanity hopes to bring WorldCoin back. Tools for Humanity. See, whenever you see headlines like that, it ain't what it sounds like. Tools for Humanity. This welcome result is, however, not an end, but a beginning. We will continue to work with the government of Kenya and others, and we hope to resume World ID registration across the country soon. WorldCoin faced issues worldwide amid privacy fears. So they had issues in India, South Korea, Germany, and Brazil. It was ordered to stop operations in Hong Kong. So far, they've got 10 million registered users. Now, they were giving away money. What was it average? I think 30-something dollars average, $36 just to have your eyeball scanned. So let's do the math on this. If they've got 10 million times $36, they paid $360 million. Who is funding that? Oh, $60. That's double that. 640 million. Who is paying that bill? Remember, they're not collecting any money. They're just collecting your data. Who's paying that $640 million bill? Federal agents crack down on drug ring using crypto mixers. Holly Daniel Adams, 34, from my backyard, my state, California, has pleaded guilty to charges of drug distribution conspiracy and money laundering via cryptocurrency mixers. This case stems from an investigation by the Northern California, well, that's a word, Northern California Illicit Digital Economy, NCIDE, Task Force, a federal team dedicated to combating all forms of illegal dark web and crypto activities in the Eastern District of California and beyond. From 2020 to 2022, Adams and her accomplice, Devlin Hosner, managed vendor accounts on dark web marketplaces, selling counterfeit oxycodone pills and laundering the proceeds through cryptocurrency mixers and wallets. A state law enforcement search in September 2021 at their residence led to their initial arrest. Despite this, they resumed their illicit operations and were apprehended again in March 2022 at a Riverside County hotel. Riverside. Adams faces a mandatory minimum sentence of 10 years to life in prison. Hosner remains in custody awaiting trial. Speaking of, has there been any word about Bitcoin Rodney? Any word about that case? I know Patty was following that closely. But any word about Bitcoin Rodney, let me know if you guys hear anything. Okay, Holograph begins process to remove 1 billion illegally minted tokens, burns 53 million. Now, we covered this in Inner Circle. Somebody hacked in and illegally minted a gang of tokens. And I said, the best thing that they can probably do is create a new coin on a different smart contract and airdrop all the people who had legitimate tokens. Instead of doing that, they decide they're just going to remove the billion that was minted. Well, that's their prerogative. The recently hacked tokenization platform Holograph has unveiled a token burning process to eliminate 1 billion illegally minted HLG tokens. The Holograph team stated that this process, which has resulted in the burning of more than 53 million tokens so far, is expected to reduce the total number of tokens in circulation to 10 billion. Okay. I don't know. The damage has been done, though. I would start over with a different new name, just from a marketing perspective. All right. That is it for Crypto Talk for today, but there's some other new information. Tomorrow night, ILCA Elite Call. The time, I have to change it. Normally, I would do it at 9 p.m. Eastern. I got to do it at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. 8 p.m. Eastern. In fact, that's going to be the new time for the rest of the summer. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Sunday night. I'm going to be giving a lot of updates as we have one last week for the end of the month of June, getting ready for the new launch for ILCA. Also, I'm going to announce for those that purchase take advantage of this promo. I have another benefit for the rest of the month for those who make this purchase, but I'm going to announce that tomorrow night. Go to ivyleaguecryptoinfo.com. Let me put that in the chat box. ivyleaguecrypto.info to get 80% off. 80% off on all these courses. Regular price is $350 each. You're getting all of it for $500. Special promo. Getting ready for the rest of the summer. Also, you're going to want to take advantage of the affiliate side as well. ILCAaffiliates.com. Get paid to share crypto education. As we get closer to the bull run, you know what happens every time that happens. The news starts talking about it, people start talking about it, and nobody knows what it is. You want to make some extra summer money? Share the crypto education, and you're going to get paid for doing so. So that is it for today. I will be back Monday morning for Inner Circle Crypto Talk. It will not be public. So those of you on YouTube right now, you want to be a part of it, you got to join the Inner Circle. Got to be a part of that. But you don't want to miss ILCA Elite Call tomorrow night. Don't want to miss that. Again, that's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern. Judy, I'm going to say it one more time because I know you're going to go right back into the Telegram group and ask the same question. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific tomorrow night. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific tomorrow night, June 23rd. All right. In 30 minutes, I've got to do the Get Fit mining presentation in 30 minutes. I will be getting an update from Lynette on Monday as to what is happening next in the Get Fit community. And so I will know what I can be talking about in the upcoming week's presentations. Well, I'll talk about that next week. Also, I'm supposed to be getting updates on the Vara community as well as we're getting closer to the end of the month. If you guys log into your Vara back office, you'll notice that you now can stake your access keys and your tokens. I've already done both. I don't know what it means. I haven't been briefed yet, but there's some movement and activity happening over there. All right. With that, take care, everybody. I'll see you guys in the Get Fit Mining presentation in the next 30 minutes. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye. Think my system froze on me. That's a reminder. I need to refresh.